Hey guys, it's Tori. Welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you've watched a few of my videos or this is your first time here and you haven't subscribed yet, it's completely free and I would love for you to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new videos. Also, if you find this video helpful, hitting the like button helps the algorithm and it supports my channel. We're gonna head on over to Creative Fabrica and I'm gonna show you this adorable, it says hello fall sign. It's a fall door hanger. It is so freaking cute. So this is what I'm going to make today. So if you want to follow along with me, all you need to do is just hit download and follow along. And you can actually do this project using your Falcon laser, your Glowforge, or even your Cricut Maker 3 if you have one. And all we're going to do is cut the wood and then the pieces to go on top. But if you want to make it a little bit easier, you can always buy the round already and then just cut the other stuff to put on top. So just a few ideas. So let's get started. We're gonna head on over and use LightBurn. In LightBurn, you'll want to go to File, then Import, and then you'll want to upload your image that you just saved to your desktop. Obviously, this is a little bit too big, so I'm going to go ahead and let's just make the screen a little bit smaller so you can see everything. I'm going to just drag this in so it's proportioned, and I'm going to now slide this over here. And what I'm trying to do is, I think I want to do like almost a 10 by 10. Let's go ahead, let me make this bigger again for you guys. I'm going to right click, and what that's going to do is ungroup everything. And then I can go ahead and select this circle. So that's actually perfect. I'm going to do a 9 by 9. And the other thing I'm going to do, let's drag this. I am only going to cut the circle first, and then the rest of it I will go ahead and do on the next batch. So I'm going to go ahead and select everything right here, just this part here. I'm going to go up here and group it, and then I'm going to hit delete. I'm going to slide this right over here in the corner. We're going to cut this first and then you'll see what we're going to do. So let's go ahead. I have the laser all set up using Falcon 2 Pro, and for Basswood it has me at 700 for speed, and these are just rough estimates, and 100 for max power. I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to go over here to laser, and I'm already connected to my laser, which is COM19 is mine. So I'm going to hit frame just to make sure it's going to cut that area. So let's do that first. Perfect. Before we cut this, let's go ahead and select shape, and we need to insert a little circle right here so we can hang this up. So that's about 1/2 inch. That's perfect. And I think that'll be right here. And you don't want it to be too close to the top. Okay, perfect, works good. And let's change that color to, let's go back over here to cut. We need to change this to red. Let's change this to red. Okay, and then we need to change it to the same speed and power. So 700 and 100. And you know what, I probably could have just grouped them together, and I think it would have just changed it for us. All right, let's go ahead and cut it. We're gonna hit start. It says it's only gonna take less than a minute. We can do that, works for us. And that was really fast. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Wow, sweet. Now that hole may be a little bit too big, but that'll work. All we're going to do is hit backspace. Here's the rest of the images we're going to use. We're going to drag them up, and we're going to go ahead and select the circle and hit delete. So now these are ready to be cut, and we need to make sure we have enough room here. So let's slide this over. Go ahead and right click and hit ungroup. So we have this. Let's just slide this over here, and let's move this up here. I think this would be, I think that may work. So we're going to go ahead, select this, and we're going to hit group, and then I'm going to hit delete, and then we'll come back to that one. So for the purple, we are going to fill that, and we're going to engrave it. So now we are ready to double click on the line, because that's going to cut, and I'm going to stick with what works, and that was 700 and 100, enter. So for the purple, you'll see that it says fill. I actually went back and I had to change that to a line, but it did not record. So I left that at line, and I kept the speed and the power at the 6000 and the 20. So the stain that I have is a dark wood, and I don't want to do dark. So I'm going to just put the Mod Podge gloss on it, because I noticed that it changes it to just like a little light wood color. Anyway, I like the color. So let's just go ahead and spray this. And this also protects it. So if we put it outside, see how it just gives it like that little bit of a shade? I like that. Okay, so the first thing I did was take some sandpaper and just sand it a little bit just to get any debris off. Then I went ahead and I lined it up so I know exactly where and what goes where. So these 3 all go here. The next step is just picking your colors. I'm going to use acrylic paint. Like I said, I used the acrylic paint. I probably let it dry like 25 minutes, not long, not too long. I took it back outside and I sprayed it with the Mod Podge again, just to protect it, give it a little bit of a seal. I let that dry like another half hour. I use wax thread for the shoelaces in the boots. And then I also used, once I glued everything with the wood glue, I also took paper clips just to hold it together for about an extra 5 minutes, just to give it pressure. And that was it, guys. It was a super, super easy project. I totally love this project. I hope you guys do too. And if you don't already subscribe and you think this channel is for you, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. And I'll see you guys in the next